Beast, out in theaters, new thriller starring Idris Elba. Now, look, the poster is god-awful, so was the trailer. Idris Elba fights a CG lion. I mean, how good can it realistically be? Well, I went to check it out anyway, and I have to say it was a huge positive surprise, and the film is actually pretty good. So Idris Elba plays a doctor who goes to Africa together with his two teenage daughters. They go for a trip, and he's sort of trying to show them the roots of their late mother, going back to the village where she was born. They meet up with an old friend of the family there named Martin, who works for the reservation, and he takes them for a private safari tour. However, what they don't know is that the night before their arrival, poachers have killed off almost an entire pride of lions. Almost, because one male survived and is now on a vicious rampage, hunting and murdering all humans in the area. And so this family safari very quickly turns into a fight for survival. So in one of the opening scenes, one of the daughters is seen very clearly wearing a Jurassic Park logo t-shirt, and that immediately tells you everything you need to know about this film, about Beast and its inspirations. Like Jurassic Park, it is a story of humans trying to survive an onslaught of dangerous predators, while also being a commentary on man's relationship with nature and a cautionary tale about interfering with it in stupid ways. And when you examine the two movies up close, it really is remarkable how much they resemble one another. I mean, I think you can even make a case that Beast plagiarizes its inspiration a little bit. But I'm willing to forgive that, because the story is not the only aspect that it borrows from Jurassic Park, and yeah, even more so from Steven Spielberg as a director. See, one of the trademarks of Spielberg is, as a film director, is what's called popularly a Spielberg oneer, a scene in which a single shot, a scene which is filmed with a single shot that goes on for a fairly long time. And very often what's crucial is that the camera is not stationary, it stays on the move, and it sort of switches between the characters, it switches focus, and it stays fluid and on the move, and it goes, inside and outside, it swirls around. And in a way, and it does so in a way that almost masks the fact that this is a single shot, and makes it so if you don't pay attention, you might not even consciously notice it. And then that makes the technique all the more impressive. Well, Beast is utilizing those types of shots many, many, many times, and I did pay attention to how well they are staged, and it's nothing short of impressive. The camera moves between buildings, car interiors, to the outside, back inside, focuses on this character and that character, and it just puts you right there with all of them. I mean, really, in technical terms, it's a really well-made film. I also think it builds tension very well and makes you care for its characters and fear for their lives. And yes, sometimes they make bad decisions, but I always thought they were perfectly in line with the fact that this is a very foreign situation for all of them, and they are stressed the fuck out. There's also a number of things where a small plot element will be introduced very early on, only to be paid off later, which is an aspect of writing that I generally enjoy very much. Idris Elba is good, so is Sharlto Copley as Martin. The CG lion, it actually isn't half bad. In fact, it looks remarkably real most of the time, so my fear of it being distracting was unnecessary. And finally, the film is paced very well, and it doesn't overstay its welcome, running at just 93 minutes. I liked it. It's simple, and it is a little derivative of Jurassic Park, but I was willing to forgive it that, because it knows what it wants to be, and it executes on that premise very, very well. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one.